I saw that coming. I freaking saw that coming. Right when Naruto starts giving off that little speech about him going back to school and doing all the stuff he wants to do, and even don't mind having Fugo calling him dumb and stuff, I already knew. You knew. We all knew. It's a trope that happens in every form of media. When you're close to the end, don't say what you're going to do until after the end, okay? Once when you achieve your goal and the bad guy's gone, dead or locked up or whatever, that is when you tell about your life plans and goals. When you do it before, near the very end, it's done, it's over. We run like, you just threw a death flag on yourself. Way to go, Naruto. And it really sucks. You know, his death wasn't as emotionally shocking and revealing like Abakio's, but nonetheless, it was still sad because he has also a strong strength of determination. All the guys in this group have a reason for something, the reason why they are drawn together, thanks to Budarashi. But seeing this, though, it just sucks. And the mystery behind it all is still confusing, especially what King Crimson, the boss, did himself. Who is the boss inside of? That's the question. Who are they? Thanks to the shocking revelation of how the stand works of Requiem Chariot, we now understand how it, how it goes. Everyone falls asleep, switch souls, but also, anytime anyone try to get to it or use your stand on it, it will attack them. So no stand user can attack or get the arrow, no matter what. So I guess the way it works is it only works against stand users. And plus, it's a physical form. Chariot Requiem is not a very powerful stand. It's like a great defensive stand for a certain mechanism, It's like, no matter what, no stand user can get this arrow no matter what. So, because of that, not only picks up the arrow and just walks, it has no destination, it has no goal. Its only goal is to pick up the arrow and just keeps walking forever and ever and ever, no matter what. It doesn't stop. A very interesting and bizarre kind of stand, but then again, we've seen all kinds of interesting and bizarre stands throughout the series. Stands that will go on living forever without their master. Stands that will activate when their master is dead. Stands that can even kill their master as it's going on. Strange stands. Stands can even hop on to other masters and owners. Stands are very unique. So that's why when you do get one, you better pray to God you get yourself a very convenient stand for yourself, or else you are screwed over big time. That being said, we still trying to figure out who is the Evolvo's post is inside. Of course, they discovered the shocking revelation that there are two minds inside of that body. There's Doppio's and Diavo's mind. And he had that dual personality syndrome that he was going through. And because of that, he had two personalities. So Doppio is inside of Bruno's body. But where is the boss? He was close enough to take Giorno's body and just throw it on and stab it, pierce it through the fences, which was just, ugh. Another day, a brutal way to die. But however, I guess you don't feel the pain because it gives you the effects. I guess that's the way how King Crimson works. It gives you the effect. It skips the cause and goes straight to the effect. It skips through time, in a way. I already explained this already. And because of that, Naruto's death. So if you pretty much get struck by King Crimson, it's over. More likely, in a way, same as the world. The reason why it took forever for Theo is that he was just playing around with his food, where King Crimson really wants to kill people really quickly because he ain't playing around. He don't care about ruling the world. He don't care about all this other stuff or grudges. He just wants to get rid of people who are on to him so he can live his life being a gang leader. In a way like Kiro's, but more big upscale, He wants to blend into the background. Well, you can't expect to be on top dog, but you expect no one not to overthrow you or take your identity. Come on, it's a no-brainer right there. You gotta think about that stuff, Diablo. You can't just do that. It made no sense. Nonetheless, normal people can see the stand of Chariot Requiem Chariot, whatever. And because of that, normal people can pick it up, let alone normal creatures. Okay, now we're getting interesting here. So if you're a stand user, you cannot touch this at all. But I wonder if the effects of the stand will wear off when finally a stand user is able to grab on to the arrow and use it for themselves. That is the question. Who knows? I'm still thinking about that. There's a giant possibility we have to see here. Because thanks to Polnareff being inside the turtle, and he's no longer a stand user, Chariot is no longer under his control, he's able to pick up the stand. But however, so what about the turtle then? Didn't the turtle episode, did you see the dog switch places with the man? Same thing with a bird. So if Polnareff switched places with the turtle, where's the turtle at? That's what I want to know. Where's the turtle still at? And if that's the case, where is this a possibility though? Is it a possibility that the turtle's body soul's off somewhere, or mind is off somewhere in someone else's body? Who knows? It was just very confusing for me how Polnareff wasn't near the turtle, but yet he was able to switch souls with the turtle. But where did turtle soul go to? Wouldn't it go to Polnareff's body then? Same thing with Doppio. He went to Bruno's body, and Bruno's body went to the boss's body, and so on and so forth. So the only question is, where the hell is the turtle? Anyways, I think I'm thinking way too much about it. But nonetheless, thanks for the good, quick thinking on Polnareff's part. Now he got the arrow, and things seem to be going well. All they gotta do is make sure Chariot Requiem don't get their hands on it, or else they have to go through it all over again. But then again, they probably have to convince some normal person on the streets that, hey, can you help us pick up this arrow, and I'll give you some bucks. And that's all they gotta do, really. Just gotta make sure they steer clear of Chariot Requiem coming in. But then again, it's a weak offensive stand. The only real thing that's the threat is the arrow itself. But that is if you are a stand user. So nonetheless, very interesting and one heck of a cliffhanger. Like I said, it just sucks, you know. We didn't have a long time to really mourn for Naruto's death like we did Obakyo's death. Obakyo's, he had an entire scene where, where he even having inside of his mind, the spirit world, where he was seeing the cop and seeing him investigating, having a conversation, and even going on the bus and telling him to let it be, they got it and stuff. We had an entire scene to mourn for Obakyo, a beautiful, sad, tragic death. Where on the other hand, of Naruto, it was a little too quick. First you're like, oh man, sucks, another one. But then after that, but then again, that's just how it is, you know? It's like when you're on the battlefield, when someone that you know and love dies on the battlefield, sometimes you don't have a chance to mourn them, let alone take their body with you. Sometimes you gotta go, because one, your target could be getting away, or you're being attacked yourself. So I guess that's just how it is in reality sometimes. You don't have that time to really mourn for someone right then and there, because you got a mission to do. And that sucks. But nonetheless, it was a very good episode. Get to see more effects of it. And the opening, like I said before, Diablo taking over the opening, is you already know when a JoJo series is about to end, the main enemy always takes over the opening every single time. With Dio stopping time, the opening, Kira rewinding it, and now Diablo freaking fast forwarding it and just talking and stuff. Seeing how amazing he is. Kind of makes you wish that they did the same thing for parts 1 and 2. That would have been interesting, having, I guess, I don't know, Dio making everything dead, I guess. Zombies rising up like Dio does, he turned everyone else to ghouls. Or in part 2, where Cars is just ultimate, so the opening, just everything is shiny, everything's perfection. I don't know. It would have been interesting if we saw that, but I guess it only works for stand users in the end, the opening thing. But nonetheless, I really enjoyed this episode. So anyways, you can't wait for next episode. We only have like what, 4 episodes left? Yeah, we have 4 episodes of this stuff already, man. Damn. Time's flying. So anyway, that's all I got for the review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, help out the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon to get notified every time I upload. Macron Anime, signing out.